Happy to see everyone here. Oh, and look at that. It's not capturing. Why am I not surprised? Oh, there it is. Okay. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, there we go. All right. So, we are jumping into the game. That makes me look like a total moron. Are you guys ready? Because I'm ready, Freddy. Okay. I do need to turn up the volume a bit. I think it's because Bioshock is so loud when I play it that I gotta turn the sound like way down. This game's kind of quiet, so we're good. Anyways, how's everyone doing out there in the internet world? Uh-oh, am I stuck? I literally just started the game. How am I already stuck? I mean, honestly, if you've watched me play video games, it's not difficult for me to get stuck. Stuck is basically my default vibe. Yeah, so, Monster Hunter. I'm still trying to see if I will be able to play it early, like, you know, an early stream, or if I will have to wait until the afternoon to play it. It may happen in the afternoon. Friday, yes, it comes out Friday. What are you doing, dude? Stop praying. It comes out Friday. Now, whether or not it comes out Friday morning, I do not know. Come on, move. But I'd imagine it's like, you know, as soon as it turns the 27th or 28th, it will unlock. That's usually what happens. How's everything sounding? Whoa, okay, yeah, that's fine. Just smack me back to where I was. Game sound okay? I sound okay? Does the world sound okay? Sounds fine to you. Bueno. Love to hear it. Or read it, actually. I'm going in a circle, aren't I? Ay. Ay, ay, ay. Stop following me. Do they not know that I am a soul reaver and not a vampire? Razio, please dodge. Oh boy, what's this? Oh, right. Hold on. Ooh, I'm getting disoriented. Hold on. There we go. I hate when you, like in some games where the camera has a mind of its own and you drop down into a hole or something and the camera like flips around wildly and you're like, okay, where am I? I could be in a whole nother world for all I know. So, not up. Okay, I'm lost. Oh, that's why. Alright, we gotta go down. Okay, I don't have to tap X, I can just hold it. Gonna make my thumb fall off. Swimming mechanics, man. How do they work? Alright, so... our goal is to go all the way back to the main place where we first started, I believe. Because Raziel seems to believe that there is a place to stick our shadow sword. Stick it where the sun don't shine. What just happened? No, that's okay. I don't want none. We're good. No, that's okay. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I'm lost already, man. It's not this way, right? No. Because where I gotta go is I gotta swim down by the tentacle dude. I think this might be it. So do you think this is like what's his name? Godwin from oh my god. Elden Ring. Almost said Elder Scrolls. Godwin from Elden Ring situation. We don't know anything about Godwin. He's like become this like giant blob creature thing. So it makes me think like makes me think of that when I see the tentacle squid god thing at the bottom there.
Ah, my wayward child returns.
Carry on my wayward child.
More than you'd like, I suspect. What am I to make of these ruins that litter the land, and these images here in this chamber?
Merely the deceits of a failed civilization. You are being
He said
misled,
fake
Raziel.
news.
This ancient race hoped to manipulate the future with these scrawled misdirections. You must tread carefully. There are dark forces at work in this world, bent on subverting your true destiny.
I have no doubt of that. The question is, am I in their presence right now?
Your arrogance will spell your demise, Raziel. Deny my will, and the arc of your destiny will reach a sudden conclusion.
Your threats are unmoving.
Are you threatening me?
Even now, I'm beyond your reach.
He's got tentacles,
My
dude.
reach is longer than you realize. This is a very dangerous game you're playing, Raziel.
Can't touch this. Do. Yeah, you're right. This is a very dangerous game, Raziel. Raziel. You are being a naughty boy, Raziel. Squid Daddy does not approve. They could have really done with a sprint button in these older games. I mean, Spyro the Dragon has a sprint. Why can't Raziel have a sprint? You can't tell me it's an age thing. And what I mean by age is I mean age of the game, not age of Raziel. Okay, drop it, boy. There we go. Yeah, see, here's the thing, Mr. Tentacle. If it's an ancient race bent on deceiving the future, how would they know what Raziel's gonna look like? Huh? Did they just take a guess that one day a vampire would be betrayed, get destroyed, and turn into this thing, and then be like, yep, that's what we're gonna draw all over our walls? No, you dumb calamari freak. Stop lying, Raziel. You know, I thought that we would be having fast travel abilities because Raziel said, oh, we can go back to each of the little thingies that we connect. And I think he just meant when he dies, not whenever we want. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What you want? What you want? Where you from? Where you from? Who you reppin'? Very nice of you to turn around for me so I can cut your head off. Here, what comes? You? Are you referring to yourself as an it? Or did you mean your little doggy friend here? Whom died without me touching it? You guys saw that, right? I didn't touch the dog and it just fell over dead. It had diabetes. That's why you don't feed your dogs that cheap food from Kmart. Get some real meat. I remember when I had dogs as a boy, what we would do is whenever we would go to the market and get meat, we would ask the butcher for like all the like little trimmings and stuff, like all the reject meats, you know, the stuff that you don't serve to humans. Our dogs loved it. We'd come home with a bag of bones, throw those in the freezer, and then like every other day they'd have a bag of bones, or you know, not a bag of them, they'd have their own bone. Okay, Raziel, please, my friend. I had a German Shepherd and a pit bull. She was the definition of it depends on how you train them, because she was sweet as could be. I'd love to get another dog. I never live in a place where they're allowed. You know, like, even if I lived in a place and they were like, oh, you can only have a small dog, I'd get like a Pomeranian or something, you know? Why a Pomeranian? Because I love how sassy they are. They're little princesses. Even the males, they're all princesses. Or I'd get a Shiba. Clouds with feet? Yeah, exactly. They are clouds with feet. I love how they're just little divas, little princesses. They're too precious for this world. But either that or a Shiba, because I think Shibas still fall under like certain weight categories. Like if your apartment complex is like, oh, you can't have anything over a certain weight, Shibas are pretty light dogs. A healthy one I think can be like 10 pounds or something. And then the ultimate dog that I want is a Samoyed. They are just too freaking cute. They have the friendliest faces. They're so fluffy. They always look like they're smiling. I understand the irony of talking about cute dogs when I'm like beheading people, but it's never not a good time to talk about dogs, you know what I mean? It's always time to talk about dogs. Alright, Raziel, we're here. Is that thing over there? You gotta stick your arm in it. Apparently this counts as something because it's raising the bar. Okay, well that doesn't do anything. Is this a fast travel thing? I think it just saves. Yeah, it just saves. So Mr. Raziel was a tad bit hyperbolic with his description. Alright, so that ain't the thing. What is the thing? Whoa, chill out there, buddy. Maybe the thing is underwater? I don't want to die. Oop. Hey, hey, back off. Is it that thing over there? So I think this is a shadow basin. Pretty sure he said that we had to come back this way. Right? There's a shadow basin there. Oh, and there's a shadow door. All right. Wow, I figured something out. Are you proud of me, mama? Okay, so I already got the shadow power. I don't like the noise that thing's making. It sounds like a toad. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You ever been to like a lake or a pond or something and you hear the toads making that deep noise? The one that kind of sounds like something being popped in the water. Used to freak me out as a kid. Because you would just be sitting at the lake or pond or wherever you are, and you would just hear out of nowhere like, boom. And like, what the hell was that? Turns out that was a toad. Don't cough at me. Stay still, damn it. You hear the crawdad sing? You talking about that book? Wow, these things are so fucking loud. What the hell? Okay, it doesn't look like that's making an effect on the game. I'm gonna turn down my part because holy cow. Holy macaroni, that was so goddamn loud.
These murals left no room for doubt. These winged creatures were indeed the architects of the pillars. And while the images were difficult to decipher, the pillars appeared to banish or diminish their enemies somehow.
I banish thee. Okay. Why can't he just squeeze through? He's a tiny little skinny thing. That always bothered me about cartoons. He's too fat? Oh, okay. Yeah, he's on the soul diet. Not soul food, just the soul diet. Yeah, that's always something that used to bother me as a kid. Like whenever you would put a character in like jail or something, and the bars are like 400 feet apart, and you're just like thinking as a kid, like, no, just squeeze through, damn it. And Raziel's got that Hank Hill ass. Okay, mirrors, gems, and we're gonna gain the light power. Take it. Mr. Hill, you have no ass. Exactly. Boy! I'll tell you what, Peggy. I ain't got no ass. Okily dokily artichokily. Alright, so I think we gotta go over that way. I see the light. Nope. Felicidades, Raziel. You have done exactly the opposite of what I wanted. There we go. now, is there a place for me to transform back? Oh no. Oh no. Raziel, you have screwed us. There's nowhere to transform. Yeah, this guy wants to square up. Alright. Now he got 8. What the hell? Well, well. Whoop. I think I should have saw that coming. For some reason I thought, it won't do it to me. I'm special. Okay. Is that thing watching us? If I come around here, okay, it's warning me. If I just like... No? Okay. Sure, I'm a beach. Yeah. Anybody got any sand? You can throw it right in its eye. This temple reminds me of the spirit temple, Ocarina of Time. Stop ducking. Wait, do they just come back to life? You got grapes. I don't think that's gonna do anything to the eyeball. Might be able to distract them. You guys are okay with it? I'm gonna sound still too loud. Okay, that's a bit better. The music is just so loud. good music, it's just good gracious. Open says me. Let's make shadow puppets. Come on, this ain't real light. Uh-oh. Do I need to grab this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. How come they can use it as a shield, but I can't? What's up with that, huh? I'm not a paladin? Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm like a little loser rogue or something. Honestly, who would play a rogue? Just kidding, by the way. If I had a glaive, I could probably make a pretty good demon hunter. Oh, okay, it doesn't. Oh my god, stop ducking! Holy cow, that's annoying. Ducking. Let me guess, 3 more are gonna pop up? Oh, 4 this time. All right. Is he more sassy in this game? I think his baby girl has worn off, and so now he's like in his tired of the world phase. You know, the pipeline from baby girl to Sassy boy is real. Oh, get comboed. Please, Raziel, throw it. Thank you. What? Is the gate not giving me consent? Fine. We'll go do the right thing and we'll go ask for consent first. So, like, if you could jump, that'd be great. Whoa, what was that? What is that? And also, in case you didn't notice, like, everybody else is giving him sass in this game. So he's kind of just like learning how to dish it. Okay, first of all, rude. Okay, hold on. There was a thing happening here. What is this? Come on, do it again. Are you unable to handle stairs, Raziel? What kind of weird crap is this? I think he's afraid of stairs. It only happens right here. And then I'm stuck. What a weird game this is. Okay, I've killed everything. Is there seriously nothing for me to do here? Go that way? Probably just barely going to make it, yeah. I just love how there's like no indication for like good majority of the stuff that you can do. I'm not asking for yellow paint or anything. I'm just asking for like, you know, a little bit of a hint. But I mean, I don't know. I guess maybe perhaps like, oh, it's my fault. What is going on? Why am I being rejected? Do I not have darkness? Am I not dark enough for you? I guess I don't have any darkness. Is there a darkness font around here? Yeah, look, I don't want none. Leave me alone. Oh, there is a darkness font. Okay, hold on. I remember now. Yep. There she is. Give me some of that Kool-Aid. What? Push me away, dare. How dare you? Oh, I see. I had to punish that character. Okay, can I unlock this now? Does this stay unlocked? Yeah, it looks like it stays unlocked. Okay. Beautiful. Look, I don't want none. Leave me alone. It's just don't care, do you? Is that it? That's it. That's as far as you can take that one. Okay. It's just a shortcut? Yeah, it's just a shortcut. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. See, kids, it's all about asking for consent. And that's what we did. Oh man, this nincompoop again. Down there? Okay. Am I like, I'm not missing something up on the damn ceiling again? Like I always do. Hey, we're back here. Okay. Coolness, coolness. Okay, alright, okay. Do I need to go get the light sword now? No. Kind of annoying that it drains on cast or on swing. What's up with that crap? Gotta. I think we gotta reflect light back this way. Oh, you cannot. Bing. We done it. Well, just one. Whoa, what the heck? Raziel. You care to explain yourself there, dude? You just slid down the wall. So we get. He drunk? Yeah. Get light shining that way. Which means, oh, look at that. I am such a genius. I actually had to move light down this way instead of circling around like a dingus. Care to move? Thank you. Nice of that skeleton to just sit there and wait for me to finish the cutscene, eh? Nice of the princess. To invite us over for a picnic, eh, Luigi? I literally was just over here. What was the point of that gate opening? Alright, is the eye happy with me now? I noticed only 2 torches are lit. Is there something else we need to do? Blind sentry eye with dark Reaver projectile. I was reading. Don't have darknet. That's amazing. So amazing. Let me get the darkness sword so I can't blind that eye. Where am I going? I don't remember. Okay, empty, pointless room. Folio. Cool. Cool. Wait, I remember. This way. I gotta find that gate. There was that room with the gate. And behind it, there was the dark basin. There it is. The dork basin. Man, with all this darkness talk, you think we'd be playing Kingdom Hearts right now. Although, no lie, I probably would play Kingdom Hearts for the first time on stream. I've never really had an interest in it before. That's not to say I would only play it because of stream, because we all know how miserable that would be. But over the years, I have thought about, like, you know, would it be a fun game? It might be a fun game. Maybe we should give it a shot. So I might do it one day. What the? I did not pick that up. Okay. Oh my lord. Look out, he's gonna blow. Yay, we got the sun medallion. Do 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 do. Uh-oh. You guys will have to deal with him now. Like a boulder or something gonna chase us. No climax. Let there be light. Praise the sun. Right, flash warning. Ah, it's eating my arm. Light Reaver.
I plunged the Reaver into the forge and imbued the blade with the elemental power of light. Thus armed, I now had the means to re-enter the stronghold and finally use Mobius's time-streaming device to accomplish my own ends.
Ho, ho, ho. We're going back. Back in time. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Gotta go back. Samurai Jack. Damn. I played enough Zelda. I know what to do with gems that look like that. But Raziel, come on. I know you don't like stairs, but good grief. Just to get over there. Okay. We don't need to use the dark Reaver. This reminds me of RuneScape. Back in the day, there's a sword. If you don't know, there's a sword called Silverlight. It's like a demon sling sword. Oh, we gotta wait. Is this for light or dark? Oh, it doesn't matter. There's a demon slaying sword called Silverlight, and then there was a quest back in like I think 2006 or 7 or whatever, where you could turn it into the Dark Light. Just the edgiest goddamn thing ever. But we all loved it. Alright, so now I'm thinking we can go. Camera angle on this thing is total freaking beans, dude. Alright, so I think we gotta go down underwater, right? Under the sea. Under the sea. Where is that door? I need to go through. Well, under the sea. No, seriously, where the frick is area? Oh my goodness. This way. I know it's one of these little things here, right? Did Mobius come down here and fix it already? Patched up my escape route like a butthole. That way. Dude, come. Where is it? Yeah, it's gotta be down there. what the hell, man? Where's the escape? Where's the escape? It was around here somewhere. Good thing there's no oxygen meter. Yeah, with what lungs? Oh my god. Okay, Raziel, what are you doing, dude? These swimming mechanics, I swear to God. Okay, I don't want to turn dark. What is going on? I know there's a... Because the way we got out last time was by swimming, no? I didn't screw something up, did I? I don't know how I can be lost already. See, this is sealed off to me now because I finished it. The way that I escaped last time was swimming underneath that wall. But now it's sealed off to me. What the heck? Let's try changing to spirit. Yeah, it's this door. Okay. I can even see the crack. There's something missing? There might be something missing. Okay, hold on. I'll turn. Nope. That ain't it. Raziel, turn around, please. No, I can't fast travel to anything. My God, that's right. Oh, I forgot about this switch. It was open when I came through. Okay, look. I completely forgot that that was a thing, okay? Because the door was open when I came through. There was no indication that that had closed. If they had shown like a cutscene or something of it closing behind Raziel, then I would have known. Up there. You know, like as soon as he swims through, you know, the gate closes and then it shows the wheel spinning. Because then that would have given me an indication. Oh, I got to go back and close the thing. Damn, dude. Games back in the day really just expected you to be playing their game and only their game for like hours on end. Okay, great job, Raziel. That's all I gotta say, buddy. Great job. You in this fucking terrain, I swear to God. The moment the moment his little fucking toe touches slope, his entire body just drops. Clumsy my ass, dude. How fucking clumsy can you be? Like, I'm telling you, like, he just barely grazes a slope and his entire body drops like a rock. Alright. Go. The legally distinct lightsaber. Hey, so this ain't the fucking thing I gotta do? I gotta... Okay, cool, you know? That opens the door. Does this do anything now? No. No, siree, Bob, it does not. I'm back. Yes, I do have two arms. Thanks for noticing. Yummy. Yummy souls. How much would you just like throw off these guys' this whole thing if you're just like, all right, I'm prepared. Now what? They're like, prepare to die. Okay. I've got my will in order. My estate has been notified. Now what? How many, like, comrades do you think it would take for me to kill for one of these people to be like, you know what? I'm on your side. I give up. What do you care, Haziel? You've killed like 80 of these guys.
Show yourself, Kain.
Oh, I see.
Here, Raziel. Everything is decided here. You cannot comprehend the magnitude, the rapture and the tragedy of this moment. And yet you must, if Nosgoth is to be dragged from the wreckage of its damnation.
I didn't kill this one myself, yeah.
That you and Mobius have impelled me to this moment simply means I can trust neither of you. I don't know who's pulling the strings, but it no longer matters, because I'm cutting them. I set my own course from here.
If it were only that simple.
Your fatalism is tiresome, Kain.
And profoundly
These old 3D
ingrained,
animations, yeah.
Raziel.
Check out how the
You must
graphics look
understand.
back then.
Our presence here doesn't alter history. You and I meet here because
Creepy,
we are
huh?
compelled to. We have always met here. history is irredeemable. Drop a stone into a rushing river, the current simply courses around it and flows on as if the obstruction were never there. You and I are pebbles, Raziel, and have even less hope of disrupting the time stream. The continuum of history is simply too strong, too resilient. Except, then how do we explain William here? The beloved boy king turned tyrant. In my youth, I witnessed William's rise to power and his transformation into the Nemesis who laid waste to Nosgoth. Keep your distance, Kain. Years later, I stumble upon a chance to journey back in history, unaware that the entire affair has been carefully orchestrated by Mobius. In my wisdom, I seize this opportunity to murder the young king before he can ravage Nosgoth, and thereby provide the catalyst Mobius needs to ignite a genocidal war against our race.
I warn you, no further.
This one reckless act unravels the skein of history. The Nemesis never becomes the Nemesis. William dies a martyred saint. I, the vampire assassin, become the author of my own species' extinction, and Mobius profits from it all. I destroyed a tyrant only to create one far worse. But how can it be so? How, if history is immutable? The answer is here in this room, Raziel. Mobius propelled William and me together, but ensured first that we were both armed with the Soul Reaver. The Reaver is the key. Two incarnations of the blade meet in time and space. A paradox is created, a temporal distortion powerful enough to derail history.
Is this your sorcery?
Not mine, Raziel. Yours. You have nothing to fear.
The shaking background, yeah.
You hold all of the cards.
It's kind of hard to watch.
Then perhaps I should test your sincerity. If what you say is true, you should be terrified. I could kill you here and now.
And so you do, Raziel.
What's happening?
We're hurtling towards our destinies, Raziel. What you feel is the pull of history rushing to meet us. This is where history and destiny collide. If you truly believe in free will, Raziel, now is the time to prove it. Kill me now, and we both become pawns of history, dragged down the path of an artificial destiny. I was ordained to assume the role of Balance Guardian in Nosgoth, while you were destined to be its savior. But the map of my fate was redrawn by Mobius, and so in turn was yours.
Is that his dad?
Madness. Fight it, Raziel.
In vampire
This
terms,
moment
yes.
does not have to be an ending.
But no, not
It can become a prelude.
dad.
I can't. You can, Raziel. Look inside and see that it is so. You have the power to reshape our inevitable futures.
He done it.
Poor William.
What is this?
History abhors a paradox, Raziel. Even now, the time stream strains to divert itself, finding its old course blocked by your refusal to destroy me. The future is reshuffling itself to accommodate your monumental decision. This is where we restore ourselves, Raziel, and reclaim our intended destinies. It may yet be possible for me to assume my role as Balance Guardian and return the pillars to their rightful inheritors.
To the vampires. And this is the destiny you have urged me to discover. I don't know what game you and Mobius are playing. unlike you, I still revere whatever shred of humanity I've managed to preserve. You will not use me as the instrument of your messianic delusions.
Very well, Raziel. I'll not ask you to trust me. Your truths are for you to discover alone.
Humble words for one who presumes to teach me a lesson at every turn.
Then continue your journey and learn your own lessons, Raziel. Remember, Mobius led you here, but you walk away unfettered. A champion of free will and conqueror of false histories. There is much more for you to unearth, if you have the heart for the truth and the will to see it.
Why can't I move? There we go. So the dark basin, or a light basin, there is. Okay, so there is a reason, I'd imagine. Oh boy, am I gonna have to like fight enemy in here that requires me to use both dark and light? Flip-flop between the two? That could get quite frustrating. Or it might be super simple, who knows? Oh. Go with light, I guess. I'm not sure this is a choice thing, just... Ow! You just stabbed me. How am I able to survive that? Alright, we're looking for Mobius's time machine, right? I guess we're going the right way because there's Raziel's statue back there. Oh my goodness. Oh. Let the bar fill up, now what? Pick it up. You know, this place kind of reminds me of the Scarlet Monastery from WoW. I haven't done it much, but the few times that I have done Scarlet Monastery, this reminds me of it. I'm going the wrong way. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, Scarlet Monastery is a dungeon in World of Warcraft. It has like many different paths and routes that you can take. Different bosses too, I think. But it's like a big old cathedral type deal.
Seize him!
Please, him. It. How rude can you be? I'm not an it. I'm a Raziel. Get that thing. That's exactly what he's basically saying. Oh my god, stop moving. Someone's still alive? Okay. We gotta kill the bats. Gonna eat the bats and get some Rona. Gentlemen. What the hell was that? You see that? The way that Raziel does that? Look at look at the little scoot. What the hell is that? He's doing a little skip. Yeah, skippity skippity. What the hell? Hippity hoppity. Alright. Is this the time machine? Gotta hit it with some light. Oh wait, there we go.
Yes. I like that look on your face, Mobius. You really don't know what to do now, do you, old man? Here you are, caught without your damn staff. And I suspect things aren't progressing quite as you'd hoped. You're not used to the fly turning to confront you in your web, are you?
Kain's devious influence has poisoned your mind, Raziel. Now you see betrayal everywhere, even in your closest allies.
We were never allies, Mobius. Conspirators, perhaps. Briefly.
Why did you not kill Kain when you had the chance? He was at your mercy.
Precisely. I had a choice, and I chose mercy. And now I know
what a good
your
boy.
sordid little secret. The significance of that displacement I felt when the two Reavers came together. Strangely enough, I was enlightened by the devious Kain, not by you. In fact, I've learned much more than you counted on. I understand now how you've tried to manipulate all of history for your own personal gain. But now all your little schemes are whirling in ruin around you, aren't they? All because I chose to exert my will for once, rather than obey the demands of sorcerers and spirits and demons, all singing the same tiresome refrain, "Kill Kain." I'm setting my own path from here, Mobius. I intend to discover the truth behind all of this.
But you condemn us all with this impetuous act.
Hardly impetuous. It took all the will I could muster. Has my refusal to kill Kain reshuffled your carefully stacked deck of cards?
You really think that you're exercising your free will, Raziel? You're simply Kain's servant.
I do not serve Kain. I merely did not kill him.
Raziel, do not forget your purpose here. You are destined to be the savior of Nosgoth.
Oh, I'm sick of hearing that particular phrase. As for saving Nosgoth, so far I see precious little reason to bother. And I'll choose my own purpose from here on out, Time Streamer. Right now, I choose to manipulate you for a change. Go. In there.
What are you doing?
Come now, Mobius. You're a cunning serpent. You'll piece it together, I imagine.
I
This
like
error is of
Raziel,
no further
and
use.
he's
You will operate
and he's
this
the
device
boss.
to provide me passage. I want to see the world in a simpler time, before the Sarafan began their crusade.
And what about Kain? You're leaving your quarry behind.
You kill him if it's so damned important.
You need only touch the two poles of the switch, and the device will transport you. But I urge you to reconsider.
You've lost your powers of persuasion, old man. Rot here and forget me.
He's sending me somewhere else, isn't he? I'm not gonna like this place. He sent me to a time when Taco Bell runs everything. I just know it. That's a Demolition Man reference if you don't get it.
Even as I emerged from that infernal time-streaming chamber, I suspected treachery. Your stronghold was vacant, derelict, abandoned.
Okay. Aliens? Do aliens have souls? Can't have been that much time that passed. Look, these things are not even that rotted. Or bodies. Sorry. You know what I mean. Alright, I forgot about the doors. Demons? Oh my. Is this like a realistic scyther? Oh my god, that does a lot of damage. Fuck off. Oh my god, die. Excuse you. I didn't say you could pick me up. I did not ask for uppies. Oh boy, you guys are still here. The what do you call it? Demon alien thing picked me up the moment I ran up to attack it. Oh my god, what the hell? Is everything tankier in this universe? Irritating. Don't do that. These things. Let's see if it picked me up. Stop it! I didn't ask for uppies. Oh my fucking god, stop it. Wait, you're here too? God. No. God. Great job, Raziel. No, it's probably not his fault, but I just want to blame him anyways. He's you. Okay, sorry, bright flash. Dude, stop. This is kind of interesting. Did he like transport us to the Diablo universe? Did he send us? He couldn't have sent us back in time because this place wouldn't exist. I think he sent us forward in time. But then that means technology has not advanced at all. trying to stop defending, please. Man, realistic scythers are annoying. Diablo demons are annoying. This entire universe is annoying. It was already here. No, that's not possible though. Eh? Nope, I was already here. Oh, really? They respawn? You don't talk to me. You just called me a tender thing? Ew. Ew. Okay, what do you want? What? What? What do you want? Who's calling my name? How do you know my name? Is this gonna be one of those situations where he sent me to a future where Raziel ended up taking over? You're the real bad guy all along. Ay, ay, ay. Guys with the flashes, please. God, stop defending. Defending. Holy cow.
any doubts about the era I now occupied, this grotesque tableau certainly eliminated them. For here was Mobius, long since murdered by Kain, lionized and beatified as the martyred leader of his bloodthirsty crusade. And if I required further evidence, I needed only to behold the gruesome trophy Mobius held aloft. A severed head of Vorador, the final triumphant kill of Mobius's cutthroat mob. His execution marked the annihilation of the vampires. Far from channeling me into Nosgoth's past, Mobius had propelled me over a century into its ghastly future. The intent behind this little detour was unmistakable. Having failed to make me his obedient assassin, Mobius intended to keep me ignorant of my true destiny, which clearly lay in Nosgoth's past. While his deception only reinforced my purpose, Mobius had effectively stranded me here. This left me no course but to explore the era I now occupied and see what changes the century had wrought following Kain's ill-fated decision. Perhaps time had cleared a path for me into the mountains, where I might unearth more clues behind the mystery of Janos Audron.
I don't remember these creatures being in the first game. What do they look like anyways? Well, they're all shiny. And they know exactly what button I'm pressing. The second I press the attack button, they're instantly defending. Boy, oh boy. That's not annoying at all. Not even giving me a moment to get through the gate, huh? Yeah, these are definitely some kind of alligators with knife hands. God, why can't you break their defense? That's so annoying. So does that mean there's two Raziels? No, there can't be.
Raziel. What pathetic charade is this now, Mobius?
Imagine that. I don't want to.
Entreaties of this martyred spirit.
Your pleas mean nothing to me after all your deceit. You have propelled me into Nosgoth's future, Mobius, and left me stranded here.
I am truly sorry, Raziel, but it was necessary. Consider it the last valiant act of a doomed man. You have strayed from your purpose, and now behold the result. Gaze upon the wasteland you and Kain authored together.
I fail to see how I'm responsible.
You spared Kain, and by doing so, you have released a multitude of horrors upon this world. I can accept that Kain has murdered me, Raziel. As the Time Guardian, I foresaw that incident long before it occurred, and I take some small comfort in the fact that Kain remains the sole survivor of his vile breed. But you have single-handedly made my sacrifice meaningless.
Your argument is disingenuous, Time Streamer. I cannot see how killing or sparing Kain's future self would alter these events. This wasteland was created by Kain's original refusal at the Pillars. And amidst all these twists and turns, that event has never changed. You are cunning, Mobius. I think you've gotten tangled in your own web.
As Kain clings to his precious seat of power, the pillars sink into a mire of decay, dragging all of Nosgoth down with them.
I don't think this has anything to do with the Pillars, or Kain's failure to sacrifice himself. I think you're simply afraid, because you don't know what he's up to. He's a wild card, isn't he? And you don't want his influence in your game. Which is why you wanted me to eliminate him. Well, now that he survived, you have no idea what's coming, do you? Maybe, for the first time in your entire life, you're terrified that he may have truly found a third option out of the dilemma you orchestrated for him.
Kain's lies have addled your mind.
My God.
Leave this place and trouble my spirit no more.
If you even are a spirit, you've forgotten. I have a way to tell for sure. If you're willing to risk it. I didn't think so. Either way, you lose.
Characters like him are annoying. I really hate when they can't just admit. Like, you have been defeated. Just admit your defeat. It's always some excuse after another, like, oh, you've been betrayed. And you know, the character is like, no, I see clearly through all these lies and all this crap before me. And the character still has the gall to be like, no, you're being lied to. Irritates me. You'll strangle him. Thing is, he's already a ghost. You gonna strangle a ghost? Oh no, you said stragnal. He'll be double dead. I think that's what Raziel was implying when he was like, let's find out, shall we? He was gonna double kill him. That's cool. That's not what I did. See, that's why I keep accidentally switching to the ghost world. Because I'm trying to switch to the Reaver and the freaking selector wheel won't select it. Doesn't seem like much has changed. The more things change, the more they stay the same. At least you're still here, safe spot. So you can drop things by crouching and okay. Interesting thing to know. I did not know you could do that. Dude, let me fucking heal. Oh my god. You got you. Come on, where'd the soul go? Oh, for Pete's sake. I wonder if these are the same guys that you fight in Soul Reaver 1. The human characters. I mean, they gotta be at well, no, because those weren't Mobius's characters. But what you doing over there, buddy? You enjoying running laps? He's got the zoomies. He's panicking, yeah. Oh god, oh god, oh god, what do I do? He's right there. Oh, they haven't trained me enough for this. Ah. You when you wake up late for work? You run around in circles? Well, you know that just makes you even more late for work, right? Running around in a panic. Kind of crazy. A century has passed. Their technology has not improved one bit. But, you know, maybe the dystopic future we have found ourselves in has kind of played to that effect. Humans really haven't had a chance to have an industrial revolution in this world. Has anybody seen the trailers for the new Fable game? I know it's just an alpha, but I can't help but get the feeling that it doesn't really look anything like Fable. It just looks like another generic fantasy slasher game. You never learn your lesson. Do any of us really ever learn our lessons? Lessons are never really learned until you make the mistake many, many times and it's forced upon you. Like, learn, goddammit. See, I didn't touch that dog. I did not touch that dog, and it just died. God, stop defending. He got a heart attack. Everything's afraid of me. But anyways, yeah, the Fable game. Excuse me. I'm not gonna. I just, as a disclaimer, I'm not saying anything about the character. I do not care about the character. Okay. I'm simply talking. Oof. I'm simply talking about the gameplay that we were shown. I know it said that it was pre-alpha footage, but it just looks kind of generic and bland to me. Oh god, what are you? Stop defending. These fights go on for way too long. But I guess just call me a cynical old fool, because I get games these days just don't really inspire much confidence in me. You can't like step around them to attack them from behind, because they like instantly, they finish their attack immediately, and then in the middle of their attack, when you go to like hit them, they instantly defend. I wonder if that's a frame rate issue. Like I wonder if their like attack cycle is based off of frame rates, and they're just, because the game right now, I'm at 170 frames for the game right now. I'm wondering if like that's doing something to the attack cycle. Because these things should not be able to attack as fast as they are. Granted, I've never played this game, so, you know, this might be par for the course. Oh my god, no more pillars.
These were the pillars so familiar to my blighted eyes. But now that I had begun to learn their true significance, I regarded the pillars' destruction with a new, enlightened sense of horror. And I questioned now whether Kain's simple refusal, his mere ambition, could truly have caused such devastation. I felt that some darker influence was at work here. As I approached, I discerned the spirit of Ariel, bound here now for more than a century.
Forever am I bound, hope abandoned, my spirit tethered to this place. What destroyed the circle could not touch me, for I was newly dead and beyond harm's reach. I alone was spared the descent into madness, and Kain alone was spared the pain of death. When Napraptor's poison seized Kain even in the safety of the womb, much more than just his destiny was lost. All of Nosgoth lost balance. Consider us now, both of us less than we once were. I, pure but insubstantial, and Kain, terribly real, but corrupted.
Your imprisonment here has deranged you, spirit. You fixate on Kain because you believe he is the tether that binds you here. But we both know he is not the author of your agony. The pillars were subverted by dark forces, invited by the Guardians themselves. The more I learn of your circle, the more I see a tangle of nested manipulations.
Kain handed them their victory. They sought to topple the pillars, and he was their willing instrument.
Or was he their unwilling pawn? Would it blunt your wrath to know that Kain's dilemma was calculated to bring the pillars down, regardless of the choice he made? And that the devastation would have been even greater had he chosen the path you would prescribe for him?
Oh, you are a subtle, deceitful creature. But
Why
your
does
clever
nobody ever
arguments
listen to
will not
Kain?
absolve Kain.
Or,
He
Raziel?
must die for the pillars to be restored. There is no other way.
Then consider this more ominous possibility. What if Kain's death does not restore the pillars? Consider that it may simply be too late, that this world may be beyond redemption, and that you may be bound here eternally.
You ain't escaping me. I can go to the ghost world.
Why do you hound me, demon? You can see that I am captive here. Show me some mercy.
Like the mercy you showed your fellow Guardians when you set Kain on them? Or the mercy you showed Kain when you kept him ignorant of his destiny while you used him as the scourge of the Circle? Or perhaps like the mercy you showed your beloved Naprapta when you made him Kain's first kill?
You are cruel. Why do you torment me?
I'm merely looking for answers, Ariel. Very well. I'll leave you in peace. But know this about you and this purgatory from which you long to escape. You're merely at the threshold.
Again, I did not step. I'm stuck here. I didn't step there. God. Fucking annoying. You gotta be kidding me. So these are definitely demons, not aliens or whatever. See, sometimes they're not so difficult. Other times, okay, I don't know. So they can't defend against the Soul Reaver in its physical form. That's interesting. And don't want to bother with you. I don't want to bother with you. Ugh. Dude, he can't go downstairs. What the fuck is this? What did they make their stairs out? Like, what is the collision on these stairs? I swear. Oh, Squiddy boy.
Raziel, the failed assassin. You had Kain at your mercy, but lacked the courage to fulfill the act. And now you see the wasteland wrought by the tyrant's hand, by his selfish decision to preserve his own life, even when it meant sacrificing the whole world. This is the fate of Nosgoth, as long as Kain remains alive.
An ironic condemnation, given this guilty scene. One would think you'd torn down the pillars single-handedly. What are you trying to obliterate as you drag your loathsome body through this chamber? And why, as Nosgoth descends into madness and misery, do you appear to thrive? Things in this world, I am learning, are rarely what they seem. You, apparently, are no exception.
I am the engine of life, the source of Nosgoth's very existence. I am the hub of the wheel, the origin of all life, the devourer of death.
Or maybe you're just hungry. Could it be as simple as that? Wouldn't that be poetic irony? The great adversary of the vampires turns out to be the biggest parasite of them all.
Do not test my patience, Raziel. I made you, and I will unmake you if I become so inclined.
As your agent, I am beyond death.
There are fates worse than death, Raziel.
Oh, I see you now as you truly are. A cancer, a spooling parasite burrowed deep in the heart of this world.
Go now. Play out your pitiful rebellion and take your place among the destroyed, the used, and the damned. But know this, you are mine for eternity. You have always been, and will always be, my soul Reaver.
Don't look at the camera like that, Raziel. Breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, he's looking at the camera like, you hearing this shit? I cannot believe the lies coming out of this squid's mouth. I shall turn him into calamari. I'm guessing we're going back to the swamp then. Funny to just like insult the dude and then just casually swim by his body. Like, yeah, fuck you. Yeah, you fucking ugly.
Destiny beckons.
You fucking ugly loser. You dumb piece of shit. And then be like, alright, excuse me, I need to get past you. Let me just, there we go. Just squeeze past you. You're going the wrong way? No. No, I'm not. Raziel, please stop that. What personality do you think the sword would have if it could talk? I imagine it's just thinking about murder the whole time. Kill, 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 kill. Eat, eat, consume, consume. It's soon today. Not like I want to help you fight or anything, Baka. Fight your own battle, Baka. Oh, wait, no, don't go. I mean, not like I want to be near you or anything. Excuse you. Excuse you. Is there any point in me doing this? Well, I don't see any point. How am I meant to get into the swamp now? Nope, that's good. Come on, grab on. I know you want to. Sure, I figure out how to do it the first time, and what do? They take it away from me. Do I gotta start from the bottom here? Oh, nope, there's just a ledge. Ooh, what manner of grotesque beast are you? We've become Dark Souls. Okay, cool. That's not what I wanted. Don't stare at it too long, you'll only encourage it. What do you mean by that? You being nasty? Don't be nasty. Do so much damage. Oh, for Pete's sake. Is this necessary, game developers? At least in Dark Souls, like, you can just run through it. Like, sure, it poisons you, but it doesn't do that annoying
Beyond
shit.
this edifice lay my sole hope of escaping this demon-infested wasteland. The time-streaming device contained therein offered my only prospect of journeying back into Nosgoth's early history. Unless I discovered some means of breaking the seal, I was condemned to be stranded here eternally.
Try just asking nicely. Please, will you break, seal? Please. I'll be your best friend. Pretty please. Ew. Are these creatures talking? There is subtitles. Oh my god, stop defending. What? Huh? Camera? Oh my god, stop. See, help. Stop! Get away from me. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to fucking see where to go. Fucking McDonald's chicken nuggets are smacking me. Leave me alone. Okay, so this I think is a good place to call it for the night. A little late. I did start the stream late and I'm very sorry for that. So thank you for anybody who, let me just check. All right, there we go. So thank you anybody who came out to support, came out to watch. Really appreciate all of you. I will see everybody tomorrow with something else. And I'm working on getting the VODs up one at a time. Sorry, real life gets in the way, and you know, I got a full-time job and all that fun stuff. So I'm working on getting the VODs uploaded to the YouTube channel. You know, go to the YouTube channel. if you want to watch any of the past streams. I also try to post YouTube shorts of clips and whatnot. So as the bot says, if you ever want to see any of your clips on YouTube shorts, feel free to clip. I will post any clip you guys make onto the YouTube shorts. And hey, maybe one day in the future, if they start getting really popular, I'll even credit. You guys will have your name credited on the YouTube short. We'll see how things go, right? Anywho, thanks for all your support. Really appreciate all you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.